Hey, welcome to Cosmic Soul Radio, your favorite station for divination. My name is Yazzmen. I am the resident high priestess, and today we are going to get into a collective message. I'm using my topic deck, so let's see what the divine has in store for us. First card out, your finances are increasing this season. Okay, collective. Okay. Second card, charge for your work. This is very clear. Let's get one more topic card out. Lastly, it's time to let this connection go. Very clear as day, y'all. There is something that you're stepping into. There is a line of work that you're stepping into that you are supposed to receive greatly from. But there are people that are surrounding you, or people that are in your energy, want to be in your energy, that cannot come with you and cannot eat off of what it is that you are doing in this season of your life. 1:11 on the clock just now. Let's get some tarot cards and see if we could clarify each one of these. Let's start with your finances are increasing this season. Spirit, give us some messages. Not all three of them just flew off the table. I have my balcony door open, so the cards just flew. First tarot card out, Eight of Pentacles. Major self-worth. A lot of work has been put into this. So whatever this is speaking about, this is about something that you've already been working on. Something that you've been trying to perfect. Something that you've been putting a lot of your time, energy, and effort into, that you are about to finally start receiving more from. We have the Judgment and the Eight of Cups. So this could have been something that, with the Ace of Wands. Hold on, collective. Okay, I gotta make sure I get all three cards out before I lay anything down. You could be leaving something that you were doing, that you were working on, to go follow your passions with the Ace of Wands here and the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like you have been working on your self-worth. That's what this is. Okay. You have been working on your self-worth, and now you're finally ready to enter into a space where you can utilize what it is that you've been working on for self to create more. So you're following your passions, and it's allowing you to create an abundance for yourself because you have worked on you. The abundance is you. That's the part right there. If you don't believe that what you're doing is worthy of being paid for, is worthy of being listened to, is worthy of abundance, then how could anyone else? How can the divine bless you with something that you don't even believe is actually worthy of being blessed? 333 on the timer. How could the divine bless you with something that you don't even believe is worthy of being blessed? You could have been in a space where you've been working on yourself for a very long time, working on this craft, and now you trust and believe that this is going to be able to bring you so much more. And it is, because it's now your time. You're now being called up with the awakening here. You're now being called up for you to receive, for you to follow that light within and walk this journey, for you to walk it in peace, and for you to know that I'm following my passions and everything is going to work out for me. Look at that, because charge for your work. The first card out is the Five of Pentacles. So like I said, someone did not believe in what it was that they had, even though they were very happy with it. You didn't believe in what it was that you had with the Seven of Swords here. So we got the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. There was a disconnect. even though you were very happy with doing what it is that you were doing, working on this craft, learning this craft, or even just doing the craft, right? There was still a space in your mind and in your body that you just felt like you should not receive. You could have felt like you weren't smart enough, or you hadn't been doing it long enough, or you just wasn't ready. It's like, oh no, not me kind of thing, right? And this might not have been things that you were saying to other people, but it's definitely something that you were saying to yourself and showing spirit, to be quite honest. With the Seven of Swords here, I feel like this is self-sabotage. This is you. This is your mind. This is how you were seeing things. This is how you were doubting yourself. Even though externally, I feel like internally and externally, you were happy with what you were doing, but for some reason, you doubted your pricing, you doubted if you should be making money off this, you doubted if it was going to work out. It was like a lot of doubt surrounding what this is. So when they're saying charge for your work, it's saying that your work is good enough, beyond good enough, more than worthy, for you to be able to live off of, for you to be able to eat off of. I'm seeing like a tree that's finally allowed itself to bear fruit, which for a long time it hadn't. So you see how the Five of Pentacles there, the house is kind of broken down, and this tree has really nothing on it. But then here we have the Nine of Cups, and this is a peach tree, and it's blooming. So you have to stop doubting, or had to stop doubting, the fruit of your tree, because the tree has bared fruit and you're still doubting it. Meanwhile, the card is showing you over here making magic with this. You're over here making magic with this. I don't know why it's slipping my mind right now as to what this is when you place flowers into water and allow it to sit under the sun. Flower essences. Ooh, that's actually something that I really want to learn. Flower essences. So you could be a healer of some sort. You could be a reader. You could be anything. With the Hierophant here, you could be a teacher. But it's something that you have been doing for a very long time that has possibly healed you. With the Star. Yeah. Yes, exactly. It has healed you. So you are being nudged to utilize the modalities, share the modalities that have helped you. Because you have learned and been doing this long enough for you to be a teacher, for you to be a guide, for you to be someone that receives greatly from what it is that you do. You studied enough, you've learned enough, you've applied it to yourself, and now you're being called, you're being asked to go ahead and share it with the world. Share it with the world. Boy, it's time to let this connection go. We got the Two of Wands, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords. Now, this is interesting because the Two of Wands is you making a decision of which way to go next. And when we first started out, we had the Ace of Wands, and I was saying you have to follow your passion. Once you decide to follow your passion, all right, cool. This is what I want to do. Now we have the Two of Wands. Am I going to allow myself to do it, or am I going to allow myself to pretend I didn't see that? Because it'll bring you right back to the Ace if you allow yourself to pretend you didn't see it, and now you're just standing there at the beginning of the road all over again. But the Two of Wands means you have the opportunity to make the new path. And even though you don't know what it's going to look like with the Moon here, it's okay. The Moon and the Queen of Swords show something to me very clearly. You are paving the pathway for success. Oh, that got to be the name of the video. You are paving the pathway for success. The Queen of Swords in this particular deck speaks about clearing the pathway herself. No one is clearing it for her. She is clearing it for herself. So that's why it's saying it's time to let this connection go. The connection that you have to let go is the connection to the lack mindset, the connection to the imposter syndrome, the self-doubt. That is the connection that you have to let go of, because that's the connection that's actually holding you back. With the King of Cups here, you're being asked to be more stable in your emotions and to allow things to work out for you. Allow yourself to manifest properly with the Magician and the Justice card, because you deserve it. It's like, what else do you want the divine to show you? You've been utilizing this work for yourself. You see how it has shaped up in your own life. So this is not something where you should be confused as to what I'm speaking about. If you don't know, this is probably not your reading. And if you are sitting there like, wait, but there's so many different things that I've been watering, which one are we talking about? All of them. We're talking about all of them. We got the Six of Wands, the Hermit, the Tower, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Swords. There's so much success here because you have done the work to learn, to study. You have been learning and studying for the longest time. And this feels like a graduation. That's what this Tower moment is giving me, sitting right in the middle of this spread. And when this Tower moment happens, it's going to show you how much you've actually overcome with the Five of Swords here. You've had to overcome a lot in order for you to stand tall in this position. You've had to overcome a lot in order for you to feel like you were even worthy of studying what it was that you were studying, in order to do what it is that you were doing. You could have had a lot of doubt around this. I'm also feeling this sense of somebody being religious. I just saw 12:12 on the clock. Someone being religious and doing something that would technically be against their religion. So let's say, for instance, you're a tarot reader, but you come from a Christian background. I know what they say in the Bible about tarot readings. Do what's best for you. Because with the Four of Swords here, someone is going from being in conflict to being at peace with what it is that they know. The conflict, the Five of Swords, is white sage. So you had to clear some energy out. You had to clear some air out. That's what you had to clear the air. That's what that Tower is. That Tower moment is the clearing up. And I just made a video on my other channel was talking about I'll be fly when Easter's over. And that's what this is giving me right now. When it's all said and done, you will still be standing, and what it is that you do will be recognized as something real and true and necessary in this world. And it may not be validated by the people of your past, which is what this Tower is. It may not be validated by those before you, but it will be validated by you, and it will be validated by those who are actually interested in working with you, which is why it's saying charge for your work. Because what you do brings you joy, what you do brings you happiness, but it also has you feeling like you don't know if you can actually make it. But if you think that, then you're right. It's whatever you think. And that's why I see someone stepping into this Four of Swords energy. So if you stepping into the Four of Swords energy, throw some sword emojis in the comments, all right? Give me 4 swords. Give me 4 swords in the comments, all right? Because that means you're at peace. We have lavender. We have lavender here on this 4 of Swords. You are at peace with what it is that you're coming into, with who it is that you are, with what it is that you've done. You've already carried the burdens. You've already carried the fear. You've already been in confusion. And now it's time for you to stand in your truth and go get your bag. We got the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. It's time for you to stand in your truth and go get your bag. Go plant that seed. Start on this path. Because again, the path has not been paved yet. You have to do that work. Let me get an oracle card, and I'm going to read the oracle card from the book. And we're going to end the message here. New moon eclipse. Expect powerful change, y'all. I feel like we just had some type of eclipse or something yesterday. Let's read it. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in a situation you are asking about, this is it. Ooh, this is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and the events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions that you take will almost always lead you somewhere better than you were at the moment. Let me read that again. However, any directions that you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason, and you'll appreciate it later on. A new portal is opening up for all you have to do. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're about to be put right back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Attune to the moon. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings for this card. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. So this is a major confirmation for whatever you're thinking, like, is she speaking about that thing? Yes, yes, and 1,000 times yes. You are being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening right now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. The teaching. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you've headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess, or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening, when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. All right, collective, that is the reading. I thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this reading, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a part of the soul family, the cosmic soul family, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.